Now, folks, also next week we might tell some jokes about Donald Trump. We'll see. And because the thing is, we're learning so much about Donald Trump. And here's the best part. We're actually learning things from Donald Trump. For instance, he is teaching us that there are a lot of things that presidents do that we all assumed are laws. They're actually just norms we got from previous presidents. Like the norm where you win by getting the most votes. Not a law. Now, I'm going to explain the difference between a norm and a law in our new segment, Norm or Law. Okay. Here's the deal. Here's how it works. It's not too complicated. If I describe something that's a norm, like holding the door for someone at Starbucks, you'll hear this. Norm! If instead I describe something that is a law, like not holding someone hostage at Starbucks, you'll hear this. First up on Norm or Law, unlike every other candidate for the past 40 years, Donald Trump refused to release his tax returns. And we need to see a president's tax returns to know if he's a crook. Fun fact, the first president to release his taxes said this.
I'm not a crook.
Fun fact, crook. But is a candidate releasing his tax returns a norm or a law? Norm! Yes, it's just a norm. And here's the crazy part. While the president doesn't have to release his tax returns, cabinet and sub-cabinet level positions are required to submit their tax returns to the Senate. So lower level positions are held to a higher standard than the president. That's like walking into a restaurant bathroom and the sign says, all employees must wash hands except the chef. Disturbing. Disturbing. Next up on Norm or Law, Trump is the richest man ever to be president, which is quite an achievement considering several of the first ones had unpaid farming interns. So, will Trump, it's true, I didn't make that one up. So, will the Trump use the presidency to help his business? Previous presidents sold off their investments or put them in something called a blind trust, which I believe is also the slogan on Trump's new hat. So, Trump's gonna do the same because that's the law, right? Norm! Nope, it's just a norm. Turns out the strict federal rules about financial conflicts of interest do not apply to the president, whose incentive to avoid self-enrichment is simply assumed. Yes, it's assumed. And when you assume about Trump, it makes an ass out of you and me. And I think we know who's grabbing that ass. But Trump's companies are all over the world. Is there any law stopping foreign governments from throwing business his way to get special treatment? Or is it just a norm? Oh, thank God. And this one's in the Constitution. Those are the big laws. It's called the Emoluments Clause, which is a fancy word for bribe. The founders knew that even honest people might betray their values for cash. It's human nature. Just like it's human nature to enjoy the great taste of Activia yogurt. Activia. Be right back. So what about daily intelligence briefings? It's crucial for the commander-in-chief to be constantly updated on threats around the world, but so far, Trump has been opting out of them. That's right, he's just opting out. Donald Trump is treating our national security like I treat emails from Pottery Barn. Stop nuclear proliferation, unsubscribe. So. Oh, please. That yogurt is really good. So is refusing to be informed violating a norm or a law? Norm! Yep, but don't worry. According to Trump advisor Kellyanne Conway, instead of briefings from the CIA, Trump gets his information from a number of sources, including his personal and on-the-phone meetings with over what's now 41 world leaders. First of all, Kellyanne, no one says over 41. You can say over 40 or almost 50, but when you say over 41, we all know you're just trying to make 42 sound a little bit bigger. And there's a reason presidents don't get their news about other countries from those countries' leaders, because foreign leaders lie about their countries, like Fidel Castro, who, until last week, would not admit that he was dead. Well, that's it for this edition of Norm or Law, but I have a feeling we'll learn a lot more about what's technically legal over the next few years. For instance, whether we keep the norm that America has laws. And we'll be right back.